Hey guys, so today we're making homemade pizza. First, you're going to want to take out your 25-pound bag of flour, just like me, and pour in about 5 cups. Next, we're going to take 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, then we're going to take 4 teaspoons of sugar, and then give that all a nice mix. And then we're going to take about 2 cups of hot water. I just heated up for 90 seconds in the microwave before, and then put 3 teaspoons of instant dry yeast. And then give it a quick little mix until you start to see bubbles. And then you're just going to pour it in and start mixing it. And once we're done mixing, we're going to flip it over and start kneading it on the counter. Now, kneading is a very simple process. You're just going to start taking it and folding it over itself and pushing down, and repeat that process just like that until you get a form of a dough. And then when you're finished and it's dough, you're going to make it into a little ball shape. Next, we're going to take a bowl and then grease it with a little bit of olive oil so the dough doesn't stick when you put it in it. Move it around. And then put that dough in there. Make sure it's moving. And then we're going to put some plastic wrap on top of it. Now, mine usually doesn't stick, so I like to put a little bit of a rubber band around it just to make sure it's sealed, like so. And once you get it on, you're going to let it sit out for about 2 hours, or if you want to let it sit overnight, put it in the fridge. Now, what you're going to need to do is preheat your oven to 500 and put your pizza stone in the oven. Now what you're going to need is your 25-pound bag of flour again, and you're going to pour out equal parts that and cornmeal. And you're just going to give that a quick little mix, and this is what our pizza is going to be cooked with. Once your dough is finished, you're going to take off that plastic wrap and give it a big punch down to let all the air out. There we go. And all you're going to do from there is pour out a little bit just so you can make sure it's not going to stick. Flip over your dough put some of your cornmeal mix on top so you can spread it out and get it nice and even. Give it a little flip. And just make sure you coat it. Now, as you can see, I'm making little incisions. This is gonna make 4 small pizzas, so I draw my cuts before I cut them, just so I know where I'm gonna cut. And once they're all cut up, you're just gonna take piece by piece, put a little bit more on there, and form it into a little dough ball. I do this by pinching all the sides together, like that, flipping it over, and then forming a little ball from the bottom. And I'm gonna do that with all of them, and I'm gonna dust my pan too, just so it's all non-stick. And now we're off to making our first pizza. And how I stretch out my dough is I just pinch and let it roll off my fingers and push out, but not too hard. You just gotta form yourself kind of an oval type circle. That's what I usually go for. But this pizza is gonna be more of a garlic bread, cheesy bread type of one. And I use it for an appetizer a lot, and I think it's really good. This mix is just a mix of butter melted and pieces of garlic and a little bit of salt. It's a really good, tasty, cheesy bread bind. Now here I tried something new. I tried to make a stuffed cheese crust, and I think it turned out pretty well, but you also have to have the cheese in the center for sure, because you can never have too much cheese. And then here I was just finishing folding the sides, trying to make it look good and pretty. And now we're gonna get out our pan, dust it a little bit with the cornmeal mix so it doesn't stick, and we're just gonna slide it right on there. And I could have done it on the thing to start with, but I decided to do it on the table. So now we're gonna take that and put it into our 500-degree oven for 5 minutes. Now, there's one key. After the 5 minutes, you're gonna turn it on broil for 1 minute. And this is me switching it for another minute on broil. So you're gonna do it for 2 minutes in total on broil, but you're gonna do 1 minute on broil and then flip it around to the other side and then do another minute on broil. And then when you're done, you should have something that looks just about like this. And now I did cut this up, but what I like to do is I take a mixture of just olive oil, garlic, and some salt, and I brush it around the edges of the pizza, and it gives it a nice little taste for the crust, and it complements it very well. Now I know I said I was going to be making some pizza, but that was my cheesy bread. But now let's get into making some pizza. This is going to be a margarita pizza, and for those of you who don't know what a margarita pizza is, it's going to be pizza sauce, and then we're going to add some fresh mozzarella, and then we're also going to put some tomatoes and basil on there. Now you're going to do the same thing as you did for the cheesy bread after you top it with everything. which means 5 minutes in baking at 500 and then a minute on broil for each side. And this is our final product. We're gonna top it off with some basil and some balsamic vinaigrette and some Parmesan cheese. And I really wanna thank you guys for watching.